Hello everyone, welcome. Pull this out a little bit more, zoom this in a little bit more. There we go. Hello. Hi everybody, how is everyone doing? I'm going to have a pencil. I'm going to use a Micron 01 to start with. This is a tortillon and a kneadable eraser. So these are the things that I'm going to use today. And I just have a piece of multimedia paper. Say hello, where you're from, what you're doing, multitasking. Oh, I love it. That's okay, that's fine. That's fine. This will be a fun one, lots of like moving parts. How's the plant wave? Can you guys hear it okay? The plant is playing the music tonight. Oh, thanks, Deb. I totally forgot to do that. Hi, Angie. Hi, everybody. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. And my goal is just to see how well this tapes. If it tapes well, then like records, then I'll just post this as is, but we'll see. Nice. I don't know how to share this or any of that, but I'll figure it out at some point, you know? Well, I'm gonna get started. I know a lot of people are going to say, "How did you get there again?" But we're just gonna get into it. So we're gonna do a really cool tangle tonight, and you can have as many points. It's gonna start out kind of looking almost like a star, but it can have as many points as you want, as long as there's more than 3. Is the music okay, you guys, or is it too loud or not loud enough? Let me know. And I don't know how big this piece of paper is. It's just a piece of multimedia paper, so I'm not really sure the size of it. But what I'm going to do, and you can decide too if you want your points to be rounded or sharp. It's completely up to you. I'm going to round mine. I like the round look. And I'm going to kind of turn the paper like this so that I am getting the most use out of each corner. Like this one I'm making quite a bit larger, and then this one is going to be a little bit different. And I'm just going to, and then we'll do another live where we'll kind of really mess around with the shapes a little bit more. I'm going to make this a little bit wider. Hi, Lois. The sound is great. Excellent. Thank you. I am playing the plant wave. So I have a plant playing the music for us, which I love. this one here, I might make this a little pointy actually. Why not? And then we can see what that looks like. See how much different it looks. Let me widen this out a little bit more. There we go. All right. All right. Everybody put in the chat, like if you have a heart, some kind of something to let me know you have everything. Everybody have everything? All right. Hi, everybody. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this now. I'm going to ink this outside. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with gratitude. I'm going to take a deep breath in, breathe in the things that I'm grateful for. On the exhale, I'm going to get rid of all the junk. Imagine it going out my toes and at the same time letting my shoulders come down away from my ears. Again, breathing in. And then exhale, let all that junk go. Let it go. And it's a great time to just let everything go from the day, the week, the month, the year, whatever. I like to turn my paper if I can. So I'm going to turn this and round it. Turn this and round it. Now I'm not trying to go perfectly on the pencil because I can actually erase that or use it as some of the blending when we use it for shading. All right, so it kind of looks like a weird star, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the pencil that I can, just because sometimes on a tangle like this, it can get me confused of where the next line goes. So if I wanna make sure that I'm just putting everything where it needs to go, I'm just gonna go ahead and erase all that. And this is where we're gonna get into following lines, okay? And just be really light with the pen, light with the pressure, enjoy what you're doing, have fun. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn this around and start this way because it's gonna be easier for you to see this one. Let me zoom this out a little bit more. So all I'm gonna do is I am going to connect from here to here with a line, okay? And if you want to turn it this way so you can see the whole thing, that's fine too. Now, this is going to be a line and we're going to aura that line. So we're going to come right next to this, creating a whole nother line, okay? So I'm going to come up here, breathe, light with the pen, light with the pressure. We're not trying to be perfect here. There's no such thing as perfect. We're not trying to achieve it. We're not trying to go for it. We are just breathing. Has everybody got it so far? Everybody with me? Put a little thing in the chat if you're with me. So now I'm going to turn this a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another one of these, okay? But I'm just going to go from here. So now I know that from here to here, I'm going to connect, right? But I'm going to imaginary line underneath this. Then I'm going to start another space up here. And boom, boom, boom. There we go. How's that? And so you're going to go around the whole thing doing this, okay? So we were up here. Now we're right here. And we're just going to keep layering this over and over and over again. So that I can see better, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'm going to bring a line, connecting kind of that point of the star. I know, I'm figuring out with you. Now this one, we're going to start from where this line is. And then when we get to here, we're going to imaginary line, breathe, come down. Okay, so we're going to do that again. We're going to come down. The first thing we're going to do is connect this. And then I like to start down at this edge over here, bring it down, swoop all the way down again until I get down to here. Okay. Then I'm going to turn it again. I'm going to connect these. Now this is where if you have that weird shape, right, you're going to see it's going to do its own thing. So I can start up here, imaginary line. I can come down here, imaginary line, breathe. And see, we're just going to keep doing this over and over and over again. And we're just going to keep building it up. So this first one we did was this really, really long one, right? So we're going to start back here again. Let's get that plant wave back to going. I just watered this plant, so I think it was kind of mad at me. Come here, plant. Oh, there we go. I'm almost out of battery. So now we're going to start up here. Okay, so you can see I'm just going to start from up here. I'm going to come down. Okay, I'm going to come down again. I'm going to come down again, all the way down to here. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this again. And I'm going to start up here, come down. I'm going to come down again, breathing really light with that pen, light with the pressure. I think the plant wave ran out of battery. Well, we had music for a little while. Okay, so we're just doing that same thing over and over again. Now, what's cool is we don't have to do it all the way to the center if we don't want to. But if we do, what does this look like? Can anybody think of one of the things that we do to tangles that make them have this same kind of look? It's something we've done before, and I don't know if you'll remember the name. Breathe. All right, so now I think we're back to the first one again, right? Looks like it. So now we're going to breathe. And I have lots of other videos on here, from crocheting to other tangles. And so you can go through my YouTube and check all of that out. And if you want to leave some of these spaces the way they are, you can. And you can go ahead and tangle in them. So we'll do a couple more and then I'll see what you guys want to do, if you want to tangle inside of them or if you just want to keep going. It really does look cool, doesn't it? Like fast. I don't know what happened. I think I didn't have the plant wave charged enough. I did that side already. And you can tell if you've done a side, because down here you're going to be, there's only going to be one on that side. And it doesn't matter if you do it more than once. Or like, see here, there's two on the same, but there's not on the other one, right? So I wouldn't worry about that. I think it's more about finding your zen, because what happens is we many times end up getting stopped in the middle of what we're doing for life, right? For everyday life. So as long as you're having fun, what are some tangles we'd like to do inside of this? Because we've got this whole section we can do something in. This one I would probably just finish here. So I'll just finish this one like this. And then I'll finish, oh, there's enough room to tangle on that one. I'll go ahead and finish this one though. Oh, no, there wouldn't be. So there's two of them that are kind of finished. And now we can decide. Hi, Steph, how are you? Susan, Stephanie, how's everybody doing? Okay. What tangle would you like to see in the center? That's good. Relaxing is good. I think if we just close them all off, except the center, let's do something in the center. I wish the plant wave would have stayed charged. That's such a bummer. It stays on for like a second and then it shuts off. You guys tell me what you'd like in the center. And I will see if I can get this to come back on. The plant wave. Plant wave. Connect. Something rounded to contrast the lines. Yeah, you tell me. You guys know lots of tangles. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there we go. So we can do, let's do all the edges, and you guys, you all tell me what you would like to see in the center. We can do crescent moon. We can do, oh, there's so many. And you could even take the inside of these and put paradox in them. I'm just kind of finishing the tangle as it is. But that would be something that would look cool in here. It kind of is a little bit similar to that anyway. Crescent moon? Well, let's do some crescent moon then. So let's start out with some good size ones, and then we'll go down to some smaller ones. I'm going to fill that in with a different... Right now I'm just going to put all the ladybugs, which is the part that we're going to fill in. This will be some nice contrast too. The rich ink. So now I'm going to take a different kind of a marker. You could use like a Sharpie, but remember, if you use something like a Sharpie, you're not going to get, you're not going to be able to watercolor, because Sharpies are permanent, but they're not waterproof. So you want to make sure, if you were going to think about putting any other medium on it, that it's something that is waterproof, should that be a waterproof kind of thing. And breathe. Be really light with whatever it is that you're using to fill these in. And if you're just joining and you want to join in, grab any pen, any pencil, any paper. You can grab whatever's in your recycling and tangle on the inside of it if you'd like. So now I'm going to go back to that smaller pen, and I'm going to go ahead and aura each of these crescent, well, the ladybugs of the crescent moon. I like the energy of the plant music. You know what I mean? You guys, I forgot to do our share today. You know what? I totally forgot. Was anybody waiting for me? I can't believe I forgot. Now I'm going to do another one. We can do one tomorrow in the morning. All right. So now I'm going to do another round. How's everybody doing? I forgot to put on TikTok that I was going live on here. I just want to use all of this O1 to fill it in. Make sure you're breathing. Light with the pen, light with the pressure. Don't bite the inside of your cheek. Clench your jaw. My version of tangling is focusing on the journey to the end of the tangle, and the tangle is a bonus at the end, right? It's about finding the Zen part of Zentangle, right? That music is nice. It's a nice touch. Let's do a couple more in here in the center. Oh, that's lovely. The kids think I'm crazy. They don't. They don't. So now let's shade some of this, okay? So let's take this lovely pencil here. And I'm gonna kind of just go through like these center parts of this and see if I like that. Where these all kind of crisscross each other. And instead of intentionally doing each specific one, I'm relaxing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just set some down here. And then here I'm gonna go ahead and, right, this is kind of just blocked off from here. So I'm just gonna do this. And again, I'm just gonna really lightly take some of this pencil and not overthink the whole thing. Enjoy what I'm doing. This is a really cool tangle once this, I think once the, oh, I really do love Crescent Moon. It gives this whole like different look to it. I have this weird part of the pencil that won't, I'm gonna have to sharpen it or something. It's doing something weird. Can't believe I forgot the Reiki share today, you guys. I must not have been the only one that forgot. Otherwise, I think I would have heard from someone. So this is a tortillon. It's wrapped paper. Also called a blending stump, or you can call it whatever you want. Oh, yeah. Well, we could figure an evening or a weekend too. I could probably pick some time on Sunday maybe to do it. How's everybody doing? All right, now we're going to put some weighting in and pick the places where we want. Yes, I hear you. They were oh, we can do it Sunday instead. If you guys want to do it Sunday. All right, so I'm taking a pen that's a little bit bigger, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to outline this first. And now I'm going to come over here. We're just breathing, light with the pen, light with the pressure. See how that's starting to make some of this pop even more? I especially like to do it, well, in this case tonight, I'm doing it with these outer ones, because I think it's just helping show where they are. Make sure you're breathing. How many of you notice that you're biting the inside of the cheek or clenching your jaw or any of that? How many of you notice that you do that when I mention it? often clenching your jaw. Now this I do want to ink a bit more. And you don't have to, this is all completely up to you. It's very weird to be on a platform you're not used to being on. You know what I mean? This is looking really cool though. Oh, yeah. And that is, you know, yeah, that is one of my things that I do that I try to watch to not do is the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And when people say, no, that's not relaxed. Well, think if you fall asleep in a chair, like a recliner, right? Your mouth falls open usually, right? Because that's relaxed. The jaw open is relaxed, which would mean the tongue wouldn't be on the roof of your mouth, right? And I'm hearing more and more meditations that is one of the things that they talk about is relax the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. That was one of the first things I used to say. And people used to give me such a hard time. And I'm like, no, I'm right. Your ego isn't letting you draw the star. All you have to do is Lois, just put, did I draw on the back of this? Just go ahead and draw a triangle, a rounded triangle, and then draw another one, and then draw another one, and then draw another one, and then draw another one. They don't have to look any certain way. You know what I mean? Now what you can all be doing is you can go in here and weight these if you want to. In these corners here, you can put some weight in here, just like we would some of the other tangles. If you want to, you can go in here and put some beautiful ink in here. And if you want to redo the lines, you can, but sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you can still see them. This plant has a lot to say after being watered. So sometimes I'll just go, okay, is there a couple that I want to ink maybe every other? Sometimes I'll do all of them. It depends. It's whatever you feel like doing. But see, now if we turn the light off, look at that. Look at how amazing that's starting to look. Now don't forget to use your finger. If you like to blend this out a little more, the finger is one of the best blending tools ever. And it's great, especially just where these lines where you just kind of want it to blend, but you still want to keep the contrast enough, right? What do you think? I like this, you guys. And don't forget to put your chop on it. And so anybody who listens to this and wants to know about the plant wave, it is a little thing that looks like this. It'll be linked in the video at the end of how you can get one of these. It'll be in the link in on my main page, my link tree. Just go to Plant Wave and you get a discount when you use a code. So this is a nice fun one. It didn't take super long. You can do lots more with it. You can only, if you want to, you can just do the outside and fill all of this in with Tangle. And we'll be doing different things with this, just so you can see all the different things that you can do instead of just this. So, so take your time. I'm gonna go ahead and let YouTube save this, and then see if it looks good. I'll go ahead and repost it. So thank you guys for coming on and watching me on YouTube, and all of my social media is at Outside the Lines, LINZ. So until I see you again, happy tangling, everyone, and I will see you next time, whenever that will be.